Well, here we go. And let's switch into the game. And I also still need to share the link into the Discord. And afterwards we are good to go. Discord, where are you? Ah. Yeah, so where did we leave? Where did we stop last time? We are waiting for our third colony in Brazil. That's something we need to do. And I think we wanted to continue in the Arabian Peninsula. So basically conquering stuff there, while carefully considering to reform or continue to reform basically. Does it work? Yeah, link is shared. Should be fine. I should jump into the chat actually before we continue. Yeah, signal is there. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, the army is getting shipped over currently. What I wanted to do, which I remember when looking around last time, I wanted to put a bit of commercial into our port here, because it still has to get built up. So we currently are at 4.7k residents, but we are only at 0.6 burgers basically. So that's far away from what we need. We want to grow this fast if possible. Yeah, so hopefully we are getting luckier this time compared to last time. So where we had like 8 tries on Brazil, or 10, and got only 2 provinces out of it. That's really bad. Hopefully this time it will be better and easier and quicker. Yeah, there we are. Now we can continue properly. New Year event is through. Yeah, we're shipping over the army here. And then we can consider attacking this here. What I wanted to see is we have 2 options. One option is that we just hope for Shiba and Ulus to not join, based on the fact that they have a lot of rebels currently. The other option is that we just ask them to break the alliance here, which they would do. I do think that this is a lot more likely option here, so we are waiting until our army is fully transferred, and then we can continue there, or at least do it this way. Yeah, income is still pretty okay, but it's not great, because our corruption is high from all of our reforms that we have done. So 49% state corruption is high, but 68% on the provinces is even worse. Do we want to do a promote here? I think we want to wait a little bit, like 5 years again, until we consider doing more reforms. So let the province corruption decay a bit. Or do we want to maybe revoke something here? We should have done that earlier. Yeah, no, it's not high enough, I guess. We could consider revoking something like this. 50 loyalty there. Nah. Let's go up here to pretty high values on the nobles. It's going to make them pay more money to us, but also reduce the provincial corruption, which is also in our favor here. Now, we also want to start integrating something again soonish. And ideally that would be Dankali, if we can make it work. Oh yeah, let's take this guy. So we are going to improve relation with Dankali here. Get them to the maximum, and then maybe we can get them... Oh no, wait a second, we wanted to integrate Mombasa first, right? Huh. That's only 400. Yeah, let's do Dankali first. And we got this covered here, so let's cancel that. Yeah, they're still having rebel problems here. 17 only. Prestige is going up. So let's check Dankali. Dankali has 100 relations. 86. Yeah, so we do need to dump a little bit of prestige here. Can't hurt. And therefore let's push them down here. What's going on here? Vishnuyanaga is expanding again. Yeah. Majahapit is also expanding constantly. Which is decent, but also problematic. Actually, do we need to invest here again in Yemen? Yeah, so the throughput on commerce is again 98% and our money disappeared again. Great. So we are going to again put money into commerce here, just boost that up. Actually, let's do invest 200 here. And then also put 50 into industrial. I know that kills all the bank we have. But it's fine. We can survive. I would like to get rid of the Horde as an ally, actually, but we don't have a replacement. So, and everything that is decent... Oh, wait a second. We wanted to re-ally Alpha here, Alvar. Because they got out of the personal union. So we actually... Ooh, we got a merchant. Banu Khalid, okay. Merchant. I wanted to use it here. So we're going to collect trade here. And then I wanted to use this on propagate religion. Which we can only do in 1 year, okay. I hope I remember it. But basically we want to use that to fix the 1, 2, 3 provinces with which are not Sunni here. Or at least get some support on this. Yeah, our fleet has brought over our army, so we can go here now. We can make them break the alliance now. Break alliance. Banu Yas. Yes, bye-bye. And now we can actually declare war as soon as our diplomat is back. And they don't have anyone to protect them. Which is pretty good. Southern Brazil, of course, again. Here we are. RAM unification in this case because we got it. So we don't have to pay any dip here. And we are hunting for that army immediately. Actually, we can probably just leave something there. Oh, you're running. Medium looting. Fine, let's go to the capital. And get it. Soon our claim on Banu Khalid is also done. Let's see who they are allied to. Anisa. We don't care about Anisa. No, not really. So we can actually probably continue here into Banu Khalid. Yeah, the 23 Death Province is the one we want here. So that's going to be our claim. Reducing the costs on coring that is probably worth it. The good thing about all the Arabian provinces is they will provide us with tribes and manpower. And we can continue building our economic base on a long-term perspective here. So let's go to Qatar and wait one more tick here. Keep it on a modest level, yes. Make the claim, we can recall our guy and actually put on our own subjects. And we got something. We did unify the Arabic tribes. That reduces cost in Aden. Nice. Conquer the Holy Land is nothing we are going to do. And, yeah, claim it. Accord, I mean. Actually, what might be interesting is to see what do we need for Arabia now. We still need Riyadh, we need the Holy City. So we have to go against the Mamluks here eventually if we ever want to do this. So even if we were to do it, Mamluks would join. 23,000. Nope, not right now. Instead, we are of course going to continue here, having a bit of fun. Why did they... So they just allied the next one, which is the next target for us. And we can't break the alliance here. So we have to hope that they don't... Yeah, they still have a good opinion of... So, These pretender rebels don't look like they want to move anymore, which is annoying. If you're going to just stay here and see what the pretender rebels will do. Whatever they are up to. Gujarata can... And let's do this, propagate religion as well there. And... Lost at sea again. Oh, come on. We're going to take the admin tech here. And also the dit tech here. Which is now also ahead of time. So switching focus here probably was a good idea. We can save up military points for the next idea group. 34. Actually, we can steal technology, which might be a good idea if we have anyone reasonably close for stealing. So we want someone with admin 34, basically, or higher. So let's find out if there is someone. Country technologies here. 35 is already present in some, but that's also all Europe. Also nothing here. Idikut Bakan. No, that's only 34, 33. Or at least 34. Assam. Assam would be something, but I'm not sure if we can reach Assam. Dali. What is Assam? Okay. Assam should be here somewhere. Oh, that's Assam. Now we can't reach them. Okay, then let's take the other thing here. Technology mode. So Assam here is green. Oh, Chinese are 35. Why did I not see them? Apparently I was blind. So we're going to do a spy network there. Although we are only getting 0.3. Ugh. How about Bone here? Bone has a pretty high technology level. So let's go there. Ooh, 60 days for them to get home. Yeah, Shiba and Ulus also has terrible technology levels, so that's another reason why we should dump them. Actually, maybe it's a good point to get rid of them. Torquemada and the conversion of the Moors. Okay, they went for the tolerance option. Okay, let's send it there. Do commerce again. Hmm. Okay, war. Yeah, let's actually drop them here. On the other hand, we need a replacement. And Bengal we can't reach yet, right? Still no. And Tunis as well, right? Yeah. Ottomans neither. Could try to ally Ottoman maybe? Maybe. Just have a temporary alliance with Banu Tamim here. We can annex them last if we want to. Might be a good option. So let's recall this guy and reproof on Banu Tamim here. And then ally them temporarily, and then we drop the Horde. We still have relations available though. Oh, the rebels disappeared. So they... Shiva and Ulus annexed Tabulistan. Okay, they... interesting. But still the rebels disappeared. Whatever. Alvar expanded into this region, so maybe that's not in our interest actually to continue like this. And Hadisha, what's going on here again? Ballet and Bashkiria. Oromo is back on the map again. Something we might want to conquer as well. Many options here, many options. And not enough money. Money is our biggest problem, actually. Leverage nobility has run out. Ethiopia is spying against us. We need more diplomats, actually. We need to improve relations, and we need to make claims here. Too much work. Actually, I have tea. To drink that before it's cold again, like last time. Yeah. How do we get the money for the capital without stopping developing our country here? It's a really big and hard question. I mean, first of all, we should make sure that... not settings. That was not what I wanted to do. Yeah. The investment manager here. Make sure that everything is added again. Just in case it's something got missed here. Herat and Jadaritz are their vessels, actually. Yeah, they do have quite the following. So we don't really want to fight them, actually, but... Nothing that would worry us too much in the end, because the technology is really bad. On the other hand, when can we break an alliance again? Every 10 years, so 46 and 8 years. Yeah, maybe it's just worth just waiting this out. But still, we should pick up the alliance here with Banu Tamin just to have a little bit more buffer, basically. We can already recall here. Now we are going to send a royal merge. And then we can negotiate for an alliance. Or not. Okay. In this case, we just continue improving again. Let's check where we are with Dankali now. 71%. It didn't move much. Is it our ruler? No, it's their ruler, which is Malevolent. Oh, our leader died. Let's train our army, actually. Oh, we got a new general. 50 tradition. Ooh. He doesn't have siege, but that can be trained, hopefully. The Ottomans are getting Defender in the Water Lutheran Leech. Really? What are you doing there? Yeah, the AI of the Ottomans have somewhat stuck somehow. Got stuck somehow. They're not progressing anymore, at least in the technology department. I don't know why. Does it have to do with any kind of... Ah, they probably wait for the commercialization to be adopted. Let's say, which is bugging them out, probably. But it's not fast as in vanilla. Okay, recall. Yes, we are successful. Perfect. How do we want to call it, though? I have no idea. Let's call it Brazil. Let's be boring. Crown colony, private enterprise doesn't really matter here in this mod. Now there are no differences. Here we are. And now we are actually eligible for the Colombian imports. It takes a year. Oh, no. The January event basically to trigger. And they should also have gotten colonists so they can start expanding here as well. We might want to send some more expeditions at some point, but not right now. We should, however, probably put one merchant over here because we are getting trade power shared. Oh, the merchant immediately disappeared that we got. Interesting. Calculating God. Fire the mathematician. Now, let's see. Do we get it already? Was it in time? Or is it... Come on. Colombian imports. Didn't trigger yet. Huh. Yeah, but invention requirements are fulfilled. Ah, maybe we just need... Ah, there we go. Okay, so maybe it's not part of the 1st of January event. Okay. Or February. We're getting 1.79%. That's pretty fast, actually. And the only scaling factor we have is probably trade value. So... yeah, trade value divided by 3. Which means that only our trade cities basically get it as first. And then it spreads fast from there. Yeah, they already started expanding here with colonists. That's good. 3 at a time, actually. Doesn't that bankrupt them? Brazil. What? You don't have Okay. What ideas do they have? That might be interesting. So, what do they start with? Trade and aristocracy and a lot of stuff unfulfilled. Well, at least they have time to fill them. Colonial subsidies. Yeah, we're going to give them 5%. That should be fine. We want them to expand a bit because it's a market we can unlock over time. Now, so Bani Khalid expansion is temporarily halted here. We could make a claim on Ormo, but we also need to make a claim over here in the East Indies. The question is, what is more important? Oh, Ethiopia has reconquered stuff down here. Tempting to attack them again. What does the province have, actually? Probably ivory, right? And there's a mine. What kind of mine? Ooh, gold. Yeah, that's... Wait a second, they're guaranteed by Ethiopia? We don't care. So, spy network. Bonet is our spy network for getting cheaper technology costs. So we currently get, 1.4%. That's a joke. It's nothing. It's like 4 admin. Wow. Yeah, we're going to continue to save up some money. Okay, where do we want to go now? Ooh, it's a lot of option. Do we want to continue here in the New World? Maybe we want to secure a bit of South Africa, actually. Before too many of the others arrive. At least get, like, Cape Colony here. Maybe? But we can still conquer into that territory when Portugal or Spain has taken it, or England. But we should just secure the Philippines here. Because we have very low chances of successful expeditions, actually. So only 40% here. But still, I think these provinces are just better. And, for example, we have 63 development here. And there could be a lot more money dumped into this here. Even this one has 9 development. They're all growing quite nicely. And there's a lot of room. Farmland, forestries, fisheries. Yeah, the Philippines are awesome. For whatever we want to do. Ah yeah, our alliance here. So now we probably can do it. Negotiate here. There we go. Celebrated. Got a new one. Perfect. And I'm actually going to abandon these guys here. Because maybe other people will attack them without my protection. Astrabad is collapsing. Shnayanagat. I don't want to fight these guys, actually. Yeah, there's 48,000 troops. We don't want to be near them. Not at all. Maybe we should actually again improve relations with Ming to get better trade score. Or rather, nope, that's not important. East Indies. We have our colony in Sulu, so we can try again to Ah, they are tributary, so they will be very soon a close tributary. Yeah, we're going to give that right, or at least that temporary right. That might be too late, actually. If they switch into a close tributary, then they can be defended. So that's annoying. Very annoying. Okay, do we need to invest into commerce again, now that we have cash? Oh yeah, 100% throughput. So, wait a second. Oh, it went up by 59 size, yeah, since our last investment. Okay, we are just going to do 200. These guys are also at 100%. How quickly can you expand? Seriously. That's not cool at all. And I don't want to buy too much property, actually. But they're only at 3%, so that's fine. Philippines got maps. We don't care about maps. Oh, we have trade ships here, right? Yeah. Protect trade. China would still be the most profitable one. So let's send him to Fushan as well. And continue there. This also means that we can ship our army again over to the Philippines, because that's where we want to expand next again. Actually, we also need to check Madagascar again. Maybe we need to invest a little bit into these cities there, and in general into its industries. Because now, after like 20 years since the takeover of Madagascar, the industries should be at the new... Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, commerce is off the ground now. And also urban is developing here. The other cities here. Commerce is not really doing much here, but it's fine. They don't need to. Maybe we should give a little bit into commerce here. And then we do again some industrial here. We also want to build some normal stuff here. Forestries. Yeah, let's do... Oh, wait a second. What's the profitability here? So profitability of timber is extremely high. So yeah, that's what I expected. So let's dump 50 into forestries here. Push this city with priority here, because that's going to be our main city. Peace in the Empire, probably not. But Peace of Lübeck. I don't think that the Empire will be fine with one Ooh, the Protestant League is really huge, though. Oh, yeah. Oof. That's problematic. I guess there will be... they went with interesting. There's something not localized. So even as a Bohemia converted, even... What's going on here? Oh, Austria is almost completely gone. Ooh. Ooh, this is a really chaotic Holy Roman Empire. Poland is going after Muscovy and probably finishing the deal now. Boni, we still can't make a claim there, sadly. We get some tech reductions, so we should use it now before we get discovered. Plus 2% there. Fine. But we want the idea group, so That's the priority here. From where do we get the tech increase? Ah, Colombian export. Okay. We are halfway there. Yeah, that's working nicely. What do we get actually again? The rural skill will be very important. That will free up a lot of labor again. Exotic skill will not be that massive for us, though. Or maybe in the Philippines, actually. Yeah, in the Philippines it will be nice, and in Madagascar as well. Because I think, if I recall correctly, we do have spices here. Yeah. Vanilla. Yeah, 100 spices actually here. That's pretty good. And here. Stuff as well. No spices here? No, but coal. Yeah. There's a lot of potential in Madagascar for doing whatever we want. If we were to declare war, how much would they bring? 22,000. We could call in Banu Tamim. That wouldn't be useful for us there. So actually we can only wait right now. What we could consider though is we don't have Andaman. So we can only make claims here. And that's a tributary state. I mean, getting the peninsula here would be extremely profitable. But I doubt we can get it. Terrible. Too many options. But could we make a claim? We could make a claim here. Closed. Everybody's getting defended here. Oh, they even took over Ceylon. That's also something we would love to get, basically. Because it's also extremely profitable here in regards to spices and everything. Rare metals even... Yeah, there's so much stuff you can expand into as well. It's also nothing we will get, though. Malediven. 400 forestries? What? Are you kidding me? Another expedition to the Philippines, as usual. Wait a second, did we port our army? No, we forgot to move our army. We want to go to Davao. Because we attack here in Hasa. What? Okay, we still had 1 stability, so that's fine. Yazid rebels. Over here? Are these C2s? Okay. Do they really like me that little? The state, though. We still have work distortion, centralization, inflation. Separatism is the biggest factor there. Okay. Oh, wait a second. We can make a claim in Oromo. There we go. Oh, that was a mistake. Ooh. You go back here. So it was the Oromo claim which was already done. And not the other one. This is Bashkir. Bashkir has provinces rare. Ooh, they do have a core here. And down here. Maybe, just maybe we want to attack and vassalize them. Ooh, we could even vassalize them peacefully. That's even better. Then we can change their religion. Reform has been revoked. Oh, Hungary, you are evil. Going after the emperor in this way. Okay, I'm taking back everything I said about the empire before. It was quite well developed already, but now it's, well. Chester, the landowners here. Actually, are we at 100% freedom by now? No, it's still right going up. So, yeah, good choice. In 3 years, we can do something again. Down to 56% provincial corruption. So we are getting there. Actually, let's redo our grain door here to get us up to 2 again. And we also, what I almost forgot, is we need to build up this harbor here. We do have enough amenities here. So for the moment, yeah, we need to invest into the industries here first. Because building a harbor will be relatively quickly later on. Because we need that to put the communication efficiency inwards here. So at some point we also need to make roads. That's something... Oh, again, lost at sea. It's something for the future. And they are continuously building amenities here. Funny. So we are currently at 296,000. So that's pretty necessary though. Due to the fact that we have high growth, 1.6k per year. It's quicker than one might expect. Actually, also we probably can invest more into urban here again. The burghers are still extremely rich. Commerce is still at 99%. Come on. Okay, we dump again money into it like crazy. Are you still making profits there? Yeah, the naval materials are there. Everything is there. What are you even trading? So... Yeah, like every... 200 food from Cairo. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going... 14,000 in exotics. Oh. Yeah. No wonder they are pushing it up as crazy and fast as they can. I'm not even sure where this all of that stuff goes, because I mean, Cairo doesn't have that much commerce, right? Only 93, and Alexandria only 93 as well. What's about Damascus there? 60. What are you doing with all the goods that I'm getting and selling? Amhara has 32 only. This guy, 26. Oh, by the way, where are we in Mogadishu? 274 as well. Ay, ay, ay. And we're building stuff here now. What's going constructed? Irrigations. Irrigations as well. Woo. So we are getting rich even on Madagascar by now. Is anything going on here as well? Yeah, this province is also building stuff. Amenities to grow this city. But you already have enough. Why are you building amenities even further? Weird. Boni. Okay, then let's move our army here. These two need to get over here as well. And let's take out a Romer. And... What? Why are you... Oh, who attacked who? Mamluk conquest of Cheva. Okay, so the Mamluks attacked Alva. Ooh, that's dangerous. Could we exploit that? So if you, for example, go off the... Why are you allied with the Ottomans now? Oh, come on. The Ottomans are losing. Like, yeah. What's going on there, actually? Hungarian conquest of Kranjska. What's that? Something. I don't know what. Oh, bye-bye. Ah, this one. So they're attacking the Holy Roman Empire, actually. And France is losing again. This world is cursed. And Austria... Ouch. That hurts. And Poland takes stuff from Muscovy. Ah. Livland, division of Prussia. Bulgarian separatists here. Something is invading Tunis. What's going on here? There's nobody stable currently. Everybody is getting invaded here. Okay, take it, I guess. Oh, no, I completely forgot about it. I wanted to propagate religion here. Medium looting. Where are you going there? Here? No, here? Where are you going? Cabal. Why am I not getting a notification of where exactly you are running to? So are you running somewhere else? Ah, you are. But where? Okay. What? Rear, what? Rear? In there? No. Ah, there. Okay. And then into Gode. Okay. Now we really run into the no man's land here. And then probably die there. Funny. Bye-bye. There. No, they survived again. Where are you running this time? I would say to Digodia. No. To Dagodi? No. Ooh, Colombian imports showed up. Actually, we should... Can we... 1,344? Why? Why so expensive? What is... You're running... What is going on here? They run like this. They could have gone from Ria Wachpate immediately into Aluihan. What the heck? But now our claim is finished on whatever that is in the East Indies. So Minhasha, you are not yet a close tributary. Nice. So we should hurry up here. So our fleet here. You go to Mombasa here. Mogadishu, not Mombasa. And we are going to move these 7k already there. To already start shipping over to the East Indies. Actually, can we have a larger army by now? Oh, almost. 18,000 to 17,000. That's the army. Nice. So go here. We continue finish the siege here now. And then we get started on the East Indies. We don't need that spy network there now. Again, the Philippines. Get into the ships. And go here. Assuming that we conquer this, Ternate will be the next one. So let's make a spy network here. Yeah, very good. Everything is falling into place now. Okay, go there as well. We wait for the diplomat and then we peace out with Verona. Don't really have a lot of money, but that's not surprising. Yeah, we're going to keep the castle here because there will be a rebellion eventually. So that will help us with keeping control of this. A new rivalry. Hindustan is fine with me. And Korea is also a good idea. Are the troops there yet? Yes, they are. So let's ship these guys over there as well. Dankali wants a marriage. Nice. Which means that they are loyal now. And I don't want to... What? What? Why did you think... So it didn't... No, it went through. Okay, I'm surprised. Again, this event, Tyrannical Nobles? Come on. No, Chest is the landowner again. Mm, 56. Yeah, we are going to take the Colombian imports here now. Because it's probably unlikely that anything else is... Nah, I'm not going to wait for this. So we're going to take them. It's a lot of money though. Once again, a lot of money. And we want to take the new military tech here. We can wait on the dip tech though. And now, no, we don't want to. New infantry. Investment has happened. Of course, there wasn't much in there. So I was hoping that we could now start on the integration here, but the game was joking apparently. Can we improve trust? Oh, only a little bit by 10. So 50. That doesn't really help us. Of course, what we could do... we need to consider that carefully now. So basically everything is expiring now. The noble concessions here in next year. Ooh, Panay. What's Panay? Ah, there. Nice. Another province for us. It takes time to initialize. What was I thinking about? Forgot. Nah, probably wasn't important then. Yeah, so for the bureaucratic reforms, we need the alignment with the state again. So the bureaucratic pact, just to make it simple. And... Oh, Bonnet has discovered us. Oh no. Am I too late? No, still not too late. That's good. There are problems with rebels here. That's... No, Portugal has arrived. That's not cool. But fine, let them take stuff. We are going to take it from them later on. Or relatively soon, actually. But we are going to need heavy ships against Portugal, just in case. So that's something we need to start constructing soon as well. And we have the galleon, actually. 37 would be the heavy galleon, but we are far away from 37, so it doesn't matter. Byzantine is 40. So that would be fine, actually. Let's see the navy, actually. Military... down here. Navies. Total... England. They don't have heavy ships. No, wait, Portugal has 2 heavy ships. Yeah, we should make sure that they don't send these 2 heavy ships to the East Indies here when we attack them, or rather we should have more of them. And so that we can take them out that way. Shivan Ulos has annexed Jedoritz now. Interesting. Maybe we shouldn't have broken the alliance so that we could have returned these cores to our vessel, but we can still get back on that train later. What ugly borders here. Are they integrating the others as well? No, it's a feudatory. They don't. Okay, there we go. The stuff expired. So we can actually consider now what to do. First of all, we need the bureaucratic pact. Costs are still quite a lot. But we have 30 state reach. I didn't think that through. We don't have enough admin. So we can only do one of these things here. Can do regulated tax farmers here. A literacy test we don't need to. Welfare, autonomy, and corruption. That's useful. We definitely need the tax reform for meritocracy. The tenure isn't necessary, but it would provide us with a lot of corruption reduction. So actually I'm leaning towards this one. Minus 0.10 is a lot of corruption. Appoint magistrate, it's just mostly autonomy. Literacy will only increase the estates. Although admin efficiency is nice. But we can't do both, but we could do... No, let's do the regional tenure first. And we can still consider doing one of the others in like 2 years. So that's not too big of a hit here currently. So that's fine. At least in my opinion. Sultan is a sinner in his high age. Okay. Funny. We only have 16 ships, so we have to get 2 out here. And now we declare war. Let's hope it works still. Yes, Bakan will join. Bakan was down here, right? No, that's Makassar. We will find out where Bakan is. Ah, that was here. There, Bakan. Okay, that's also nice. Can we... Ooh. Yeah, how about we do it this way? And then we just start on these two. Haha. So let's go to Ternate. And we don't need to make a claim there now. So we only need to make a claim on Tindor. Tindor is just a regular tributary. Medium looting still. So all good. That's going to be useful provinces to us, providing even more spices. Come on, seriously, now the siege engineer died. Okay, let's take the military 3 guy. Come on. Actually, also, we should consider... Yeah, we have one on level 3. So we should upgrade here. Just to have a bit more monarch power income. Where is your harbor? Your harbor is on the other side, so here. Hohenzollern succession. Does it work? It does work. Nice. That's valuable. Their armies probably moved to the other island, so we just wait it out. Yeah, military points are going up nicely for the next idea group. Which means that we can slowly work toward conscription, or rather enlistment. There's one rebellion upcoming in Yazdites. It's only 4,000. I think we can recruit that locally if need be. To crush that when they reach 80% or something. And we wanted to, yeah, spread religion here as well. It will cost us admin here to take these things. Annoying. But we have to get through this. Okay, Ternate is down. And now we move to the other guys here. What? Ah, there's a naval battle. Okay. The harbor is now on this side. Okay. Come on. And we are going to kick Ternate out. We can't make it the core. These things again. So we would need... even with these two, we can't take... Oh, really? Okay. I don't get these rules sometimes. Now we can just pray that we maybe get from the expedition a province here nearby. Else this was pointless. Because I don't want to vassalize them. Yeah, let's just wait it out though. That's right. Yep. Ethiopia is again doing stuff against us. And Vishyanaga is still expanding. Nope. No peace deal for you. And our military has catch up to 18 now. So that's good. And actually we should disown, yield concessions, and I think this one goes to the chiefs here. Just to further improve on this. And we are going to do a secularization as well. I know. So we are going to do the grain dole again to go up to at least 0 stability here. While we wait for our sieges. And hopefully we can... What? Our income is only 9? Why? What's costing us that much? Advisors, for example. Yeah, but Denkali is closed for integration. So we could do a placate here. We can then recall from Boni. And just... Oh yeah, we're at war. We can't. Haha. Oh, come on, Lost at Sea. Really? Okay, now we have to... I forgot. So we move here now to Gorontalo. Siege that down and then defeat the army down there. Over there. But we can't reach that and make pause there. Slightly annoying. Okay, go here. Nice. And wait a second. No, wait a second. You are supposed to move there first. And then unload here. Oh, now they're running away. Okay, fine. But we can't... Oh, we can... What? We can take these guys, but not these guys? What the heck? They are in the same province. Why? Okay, can we kick out Bakan itself? Yeah, we can. So these ones are gone. Okay, I don't need to understand this. Those are weird rules. What? We can't? Okay, then in this case, just give me some money and bye-bye. We are going to come back for you. Pretty soon. And... Okay, let's finish this up quickly. Ooh, commerce expired. Please continue. And actually, let's do our usual check here. 99% still, which means more commerce. We are going to continue this until it slows down. It's just more wealth for our country. But we have 15,000 burgers by now. I mean, the profits have slowed down though. They were 450 once, they are now 300, even though we are basically double the size. But it still means that they are making a load of cash. Actually, we could check it out here. So, oh. Burgers here. Yeah, they have 54,000 money. We can ignore the minus or negative here because it depends if they are actually buying and filling up stockpiles. But basically, they have 55,000 wealth. The nobles in comparison have... Oh, they have 90,000? Okay, I'm taking that back. The nobles are still super rich. But the clergy is pretty poor. 16,000 only. Yeah. It's nothing. And also what is nothing is our income. But we are making most of it by trade. Yeah, we need really to focus on getting the how to say that, getting the taxation under control. So that's why I'm already doing some reforms here. What? We're losing ships here? Because they have galleys and we don't, yeah. That explains it. But maybe we can just make peace here. Yeah, we can. So bye-bye. Now that deterred that we just lost some transport ships here. We have 139 force limit for Navy. Sad thing about it is we can't afford it. And we can go with some more trade ships probably. But even these are very expensive currently. Let's go to 18 so that we can actually transport our fleet in one go. Can we reach this? Yeah, we can. Make a claim here. So we can actually continue and just attack Bone. They have 11,000 troops? Really? I mean, I don't really care, but still. That's a lot. All that delays our admin group, admin tech, but having the Spice Islands under control is just what's boosting our commerce income. Question though is, do we have enough people who want to buy it? Because that's probably the biggest challenge after a while. I'm not sure if Egypt can handle everything. But maybe. I hope so. Or we have to sell to China or whatever. We can reach here. Okay, and now we... Now let's first focus on... Will they move there? Schleswig-Holstein again. Okay, I don't know where their army is actually, so let's take out the rebels here first. And we need to get ready for these rebels here. So after this war, we could make a claim here. Oh no, it's a feudatory, so no. I don't want to fight Majapahit. Okay, and go here. And... What? What's that? That's not cool. Yeah, we can at least try to stop them. We don't need to, actually. So just stay there. Okay. Let's leave one more unit at home here to take this province. And now we just wait for the siege to finish. Whatever they do there. Yeah, they even retreated here. Good. And now we can move the other stuff over there as well. And can just try to blockade it here. Okay, what else? Ooh, Vishnuyanagar is really consolidating southern India now. That's a problem for us long term. Okay, we can go back to improve our subjects here. And Dankali, if you are still loyal, then we... No, you are not. Of course not. Why am I thinking about a loyal subject here? They never are. So we probably take a diplomatic reputation interaction here with the nobility. We also need to start getting rid of their wealth somehow. Okay. I can't make this once as core as well. Okay, then you move here. You disappear. Oh, we are losing ships as well. Actually, we should take out that army first. The expedition will hit early of the year. So we can wait for this. Maybe it lands nearby. That would be nice. I doubt it, but worth a chance. Worth hoping, I think. Okay, where are they running to? Bonet and then Luvu. Ah, there, okay. Attempt to improve conditions, of course, always. And then the Kolaka. Okay. And then Bhutan. Okay. Nope. No peace yet. Not yet, at least. Okay, that's the army. And now we can go home. And we are going... Oh, we're getting a claim on Tidoro. Yeah, but we don't need to do this here right now. We can still do this later. We should save up some admin now. It's getting too expensive. Okay. There was the... Kagaya. Okay, no. It's all up here. Yeah, that would be... this is Moluccas probably. That's a different target. So we can't. In this case, we just take war reps and cash. That's annoying that we can't take these provinces here. Super annoying. Yeah. I'm thinking about what else we could do here to fix that. So basically we could use our... I'm not sure. If we move our colonists to the province nearby, would that work? It's probably worth a try there. Oh, that would slow down this massively. How much do we even get? Why is it not saying anything here? Okay, recall. And then we put him 67. That's... Oh, we can't either. 83. How about here? We can put it here. Okay, 136 days. Let's see. Maybe that helps. Okay, we are taking the Royal Mage here again with our dearest friends, which we never helped. And... yeah, they have surrendered, I know. It's only 3 more months. Hopefully that works. We are up to 800 cash again. So that's nice as well. And our... still 99%. It's insane. We can't grow fast enough here right now. Come on. 50 days. We're not making enough money to boost that commerce up all the time. But we are going to continue there. So again, 200 into it here. And 100 there. This one is probably also at 1,000 now. Oh, very close to it. Crazy. Come on, colony. There we are. Now we got a colony. And now we can take it. Ooh. Brilliant. I hope we can also make it to a core. No, we can't. Okay, yeah, then we just keep them. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, but what matters is the rebellions at home. So these 16,000 have to move over here to Abu Dhabi and prevent that rebellion from happening. New disease. East Asia. That might reach us now. 29 in trade. 21 in taxation. Ooh, the trader's gone. Yeah, I want the new trader here. Oh, we can't promote him. Oh, because of the wrong culture. Oh, I didn't pay attention to this one. So we need to take... yeah, in that case we have to take this guy here. We can't promote him either. Wrong culture. So we have to take the useless navigation guy here. Naval reformer. Don't really care about that guy. Let's do the grain dole again. Yeah, before we drop even further. Exactly. corruption is going down nicely again. 68 on the provincial corruption. So, do we want to do the tax farmer thing? I think I do, and then we go for the technology. Because the bureaucratic pact will run out before we can do the technology and then the reform. So let's do this. It's going to hurt though, so we also have to do a tax break here. But the good thing is that it opens up the direct taxation and the indirect taxations properly, which is something we can now consider as a next step. And the provincial corruption will nicely go down now because our state reach is relatively low still. So that's a thing. What we could also actually consider is doing a corruption reform. Not reform, but measure. To stability, no. Recall corrupt officials for 5 years. We get administrative efficiency minus 20%. I think I want to try that out. Of course, we lose again a little bit of stability here. We don't have much to deal with anyway, but now our corruption should decay nicely. Yeah, we have a negative modifier now, recalled officials here. So that should be quite useful in reducing the baseline of corruption. Also, what's quite nice is that we only have 1% corruption from the clergy, which is basically not existent. We have only 3.75% from the burghers, which is also not much. And the aristocrats are only 15%. So that's going down over time when we continue to... Actually, Malacca, no. There's something like Moluccas. Malacca... let's continue in the Philippines. There we are. Perfectly landed here. And that rebellion is gone. And now we need to do the Oromo one here. So we can move to Aden. Yeah, we basically have no money. But it's fine. So basically the next reforms we are now looking towards is the enlistment one. So we would go up to hybrid military and then here to... no, wait a second. We need formal structure. Ooh, that's a problem. But still might be worth it to do the hybrid military reform already. Yeah, there's the bureaucratic pact which just expired. And the clergy don't like us, but they also don't exist. Loyalty is 1, power is 1.7 going down. Yep. Properties are also terrible. Yeah, accept the petition, of course, as usual. Actually, what's our military doing? So, feudal levies are 25,000. Citizen militia is up to 16,000. Tribal hosts are 110,000. National army is only 12k from volunteers. So volunteers are still terrible. So that, on the other hand, means that doing hybrid military will not hurt us in any way, because neither our noble levies nor our volunteers are in any way key factors here. Oh, we got the island here. Nice. That didn't get us into reach still. So that's good. Oh no. Ah, he was terrible, yeah. But Liberty Desire minus 10% and Trade Skill plus 5% is a nice mixture. We are going to, of course, begin a new alignment here. We do Metropolitans, of course. And we pick the... Can we... We can only promote... Ah, he is... That's a tough one. Kalish. Is that an accepted culture? Yes, it is. Okay, so we can take this guy and promote him. We can't? Why? Okay, then we keep it like this. Yeah, we also take the trader here. And here we go to... Yeah, Somali. We want to promote... Why can't we promote him either? I'm confused. Well, that's still fine. Yeah, we need to get better stability now again. And then everything is fine. So the good thing is that our state corruption is only 41% despite the reforms we just did. Although it's going up slightly, which has to do with the ruler incompetency gain. Yeah, exactly. Peru. What? Who? Ah, our alliance partner down here. Yes. Oh, he lost this country. And Spain has also arrived. Interesting for us. Dankali wants... Oh, it has a merge. But it's still unruly here. So we can't annex it. 71%. Come on. And... Yeah, we're just going to improve relation with our subject. Oh, wait a second, no. Mamluks should probably get something. Did they lose here, that war? Did Alva lose? Yeah, they did. And looks like they had to return stuff to Ethiopia as well. Ooh, England has arrived in my Brazil. Dankali also has taken Colombian imports now. Probably because they were neighboring to us, yeah. So we are spreading it nicely here. It's even here in the Philippines already. Madagascar is just starting. Nice. I mean, that's really massive though. Ah, that also explains why our commerce has gone up so much. Because 15% more is of course a lot of work, labor, that has been freed up. Yeah, we again still at 98%. Our current maximum is on the skill is 263. Okay. I think for the next institutions we don't really need to do anything. So the next one would be scientific method in like a century. No, not a little bit less. It requires casual literacy, which we have. Academic districts, that's going up naturally with the city size of the city. So nothing we need to do here. Global trade. We need 5 continents. Wait, what? We are... Oh! Global trade has already begun. And we have it. South America, Southeast Asia, Indian subcontinent, Africa, Middle East. Nice. Oh, are we the first? Probably, right? Yeah, we are the first for global trade. Ooh. I didn't consider that. So what do we get from there? We get mining skill, woodworking skill, exotic skill, trade skill, and shipbuilding skill. That's all things that are really good for us. Plus merchant and trade power abroad and stuff like this. Academia is coming very late. We are taking the studious done. 462. Nice. Oh, global trade is going to be massive though. Oh. Oh, we were too slow here. So let's pick up our army here. Also, where are our other ships here? So these guys should also go here. This will fall before we are there. Annoying, but we can't change it. Income is again up to 17 by now. Over force limit? What? Why did it go down that much? Probably from the... No. From losses, probably. We don't need to do another influential chief, so we just can do promote aristocrats here. Why did they show up again? They're still shrinking there. Yeah, we are going to consolidate now a while, so we are not going to do more reforms in regards to bureaucracy for a moment. Yeah, this falls. Annoying. They get 10 separatism. That's a lot, actually. Yeah, plus 30 now. Go here, go hunt for it, please. Got so mixed up in other things. $68, $62. Mombasa. Probably you have still some trust issues, right? Yeah, we can work on you. So after we got some diplomats again. They are not gone yet. Here, okay. Yeah, maybe we just don't do Dankali, instead we do Mombasa. As it looks of it, that's easier. It's a bit surprising because Mombasa is much bigger, but probably Mamluks are not supporting Mombasa. So it's just a secondary effect that the Liberty Desire is also that high there. Okay. Come on, do it. Take them out. There we go. Done. And Ternate as the last one. Okay, let's group up our army here. Ternate is the upper one. There we go. Recall our guy. And do some interaction with our subjects here. So, Mombasa. First of all, you get Influence Nation. That should help already. And then we pull up your trust level significantly. Come on. There we go. 100 favors into trust. And that puts Mombasa at 59%. So we can pay off their debt, placate them. Now they're at 54%. And actually we are going to start integrate them when we can. Although that's 1,488. That's a lot. But it's fine. We can take it, I guess. Come on, 6th of June. It's a marriage as well. Yeah, we already have this. The reduction in costs is 35 state reach, so we can actually do this one. Rural governance 3+, we do have tax collection, state tax farming 2+, we also have this. So we just need to get to 35% state reach within the integration phase. That should be doable, relatively uncomplicated. So we can do an expand state reach interaction once, that should be enough. Or we just take the expand authority one. That would cost us 15 loyalty. Actually, let's do this. And then we put reduced tributes on top. So we are only -10. Because 80% was quite high. And that should get us some more state reach now. Probably not a lot, but yeah, 1.27%. That's fine. So we just need one expand state reach thingy. Metropolitans are now in control. And now we can core the others as well. Let's do it. And save up for the tech. Group up the army and do some training again. And our fleet here. Oh, we have still one. Oh, there's one more which is getting constructed. Okay. Is that the last one down over there? Probably. Or I hope so, because we have 6. No, we wanted 18, right? Is there another one? No. And Portugal landed next to us somewhere. Let's find out where. Ah, here. That's not cool. Yeah, we are going to attack them for this at some point. But we don't need to do this now. No need to do this now. We still can't make the capital. We should remember that we need capital 2 or 3 for meritocracy. And of course to in generally improve our realm in general. Ooh, we had a plague. Ugh. Nah, only 5,000 died. That's okay. That's not too shabby. But we have some trauma from this. Burgers are growing like crazy. Recall. Ooh, they are actually friendly towards us. I mean, they are hostile, but... Maybe we at some point can get rid of their hostile attitude. Could we influence them? Cost us 83. Let's do it. That increases the trust with them. Better relations are... Can we seriously get an alliance with the Mamluks? Through the negotiate thing? That would be weird. That would be really weird, but let's try it. Yes, we can. I'm not sure if that is designed as it is. Because now they should probably cancel their support, right? Or did they already? No, they're still... Yeah, there's the alliance. They're breaking it immediately. Lame. Lame. But whatever. Worth a shot. At least we were friendly for a short while. Okay. 100% throughput. Yeah, I guess we are going to continue again. We should also consider investing here again. Musket. Nah, 93%. We are not going to bother with that. But we are going to investigate here. We do have 50% throughput on urban, 23% on commerce. That's fine for the moment. And we do need to consider. So let's, for example. Oh yeah, that's fine. We built the amenities too here to get the city going further. There was one bubonic plague, and we have another one. Oh, great. Oh no, the Mamluks broke the alliance with us. Who would have guessed? So surprising. I'm actually considering to remove this one as well. Ah, we are almost there though. So it's fine to have Banu Kalib here. We can probably integrate them later on as soon as we have integrated Mombasa. And we are out of cash again. What now? Loot Ethiopia? Something like that? Can we try to get Alba again on our side? Probably. So we can send one of our diplomats here to improve relations. We don't really necessarily want anything from Ethiopia currently. What we could, however, consider is... Or do we? I mean, it's a coffee region, so it's also exotics again. Question is how much is there. So we could use the map mode. So let's do this actually. Map mode. Economy. No. Trade map mode. Exotic good production. Let's do old world. Exponential, yeah, fine. So probably the spice stuff here will be shining, yeah. Same as the stuff we've just conquered. Nice. And it's not that much with coffee actually. It's Gojam. Yes, coffee. These ones here. Honey, actually. And these ones are ivory already, yeah. Okay, so we already got 2 coffee provinces apparently. No, that's dates. Oh, wow. Present there. Dobir is dates as well. Yeah. Okay, it's less coffee than expected. This one has incense. Interesting. And then it's not producing incense. Instead it's producing game industry like crazy because it's ivory. Okay. Because of ivory. What we could do, might get expensive though, is all owned provinces and make sure that they produce cash crops. Which means that we, first of all, we open up spices. Nothing. So everybody who has spices produces spices. And then we do cash crop. No, wait a second. That would open up a cash crop in the Spice Islands as well, which is not what I want. So we go with regions. So we just want to investigate these regions here. Yeah, like these regions. That's fine. And then we do it here. So cash crop on all they can. Yep, that was expensive. So we opened just cash crop in a lot of provinces here. We are heading into a loan, actually. Our first loan. No. No, no, no. I don't like loans. It's going to be quickly repaid. The only other thing that's coming up now is the global trade, which we also need to pay for. Yeah. So maybe we also take a loan for the global trade here. Or rather not repay this one, instead we keep it for a while. 19.8 value from our 15k burgers. I mean, it's a considerable... Ooh, immigration 684 actually. The map mode, I think there was one designed here. Migration. I hope it's only in our provinces, right? Yeah, it's only ours. Okay. No, wait a second, that's all. That's not ours. Why would you make this kind of a map mode? That's not useful. What we need is... population. Migration balance here. All owned provinces. Linear is fine in this case. Okay, what we see here now is that we have some outward Why here though? It's probably temporarily because the industry has to be initialized still. Oh, they are... the peasants here are not migrating outwards. They are all migrating towards residence. That's why. And we just reached amenities 5, actually. They are still pushing forward. We don't need that much. But the birth is going up to 0.5 from all the amenity surplus here. And they are actually quite healthy here, the residents. Is there freedom also at 100? 90 still. Okay, almost there though. Actually, that's also something we could investigate here, so we can keep the game running in that time. So peasant freedom, it should also be somewhere in here. Maybe not. Is it political though? No, that's corruption. Other map modes? Growing period? No. Religious? It's not. Definitely not. Economy? Do we not have a map mode for peasant freedom? That surprises me. Oh, we got another province. Wait a second. Population. Fulfillment, diseases, resistances. Total, densities. No. Oh, that's surprising. I thought we have a map mode for this. Now, the Philippines are getting full slowly. So... yeah, eventually we have to take out Portugal here. and say thank you for doing these expeditions and delivering us some additional residents and burgers for our realm. Yeah, I'm consider. Why did I want to check for the peasant freedom? It's basically that I want to find out how, if it's maybe worth it to do a protect peasantry interaction, because that would increase the freedom massively due to the fact that our nobles are still 60% or something. 70% even in power, so that's a lot. They still go up because of the weakening of the tribes. Globalization has spawned. 112,000 wealth. Plus one. Ooh, we get. Ooh, we even get points for this. Nice. And burgers are only half as rich. Yeah, we need to get stuff transferred to them. Ah no, the amenities have stopped being constructed here, so maybe in the next construction actually will be something else. I hope so, at least. Oh, we are only at 98% throughput. Oh no, no longer at 100%. Union of Krakow and Vilna. So the wealth here of the burghers is 10,600. That's a lot. We actually have too much labor for burghers? Really? A 56 supply and only 55 demand. Okay, so we could actually make more stuff in commerce. We just don't have the commerce industry right now, or they can't work on it. So maybe they don't have enough to trade. But we can see here that the food trade still has 847 unresolved. Fiber also still a lot. 12,000 almost on food. Consumer has gone up to 6,000 by now. We're exporting a lot to CERN. Exotics is down to 11.8k as well. So it's okay. So profits probably went down a bit. Yeah, 282 total profits. Total wealth from the commercer is 1,100. Commercial. Fisheries are very profitable. Because we have birds in the industry. That's why. Carpet is very profitable as well. Ship is, of course. Actually, is ship price still extremely high? No, it went down to 18. So we have been at 22 recently. Went down to 18 again. Probably because we are trading everywhere. Our exotic price is falling like crazy. Food is going down. That's nice. Knowledge is going up, actually, despite having us... Despite the new institution. Okay, now, global trade. 1,198. Okay, let's embrace this. And afterwards, going to make a cut for today. We needed to do a little bit of a shorter episode today. But then we have global trade as the new institution as well. Mining skill, woodworking skill. So this will increase ship stuff immensely, because woodworking goes into ships and shipbuilding skill as well. So we are going to get like 35 on our ship industries, making them much cheaper, therefore much more profitable. And we get more free urban labor. Currency reform in England. The exotic skill will be nice in Philippines. Mining skill is okay. Making a little bit more. No, on sea salt, I think it's not working on sea salt, but our raw mines will profit from it. Actually, how are they? Oh, pretty good. Yeah, even here we have size 119 as the main industry here. Really good. And in Hareen, 61. We could invest into these as well. But right now I want to save up the cash here for the embracement. Come on. There we are. Halish has also got global trade now. And now we can embrace it. +1 merchant. Trade power abroad. Trade range. Question is, where do we want to put the new merchant again? Somalia still. Okay, they all are here. We have one here. This one disappeared apparently. We have one here. We have one here. We have one here. So the logical step would actually be to just collect here. Get the extra value from this node. Nothing else is urgent here. And with global trade enabled, the next thing that will happen is that now on the 1st of January and 1st of February, or whenever it happens in the next year, we are going to upgrade into a dominant center of trade. So that's only possible. So upgrade to a dominant center of trade when global trade institution has been embraced by the country. It produces a significant amount of trade power, which we definitely can say we do. So let's wait what happens. And this will open up a whole load of new connections in the world trade. Because dominant centers of trade are working slightly different than the trade centers before. I find it interesting that we have this kind of nuclear reactors here, or coal power plants by the looks of it. Aristocrats have taken over. Sure, what that should represent. February. It's not yet there. I'm not sure how fast that is. How that works exactly with the dominant centers. All cities in the sector combined produce a very large amount of trade power, making up near half the trade node's provincial trade power. Yeah, that's definitely the case. It would be funny if we can't get a dominant center of trade because we have these centers here are too large. That would be really, really bad for us. Ooh, that leader is nice. Yeah, righteous. Nice. Annexation is still ongoing. Okay, let's wait. We still want to do one state reach reform. Expand bureaucracy here, exactly. So let's do this now. And can we fix the loss of loyalty here with the... No, we can't. But we can with the next one. to give them 10 loyalty here. Oh, noble concessions, secularization, influential. Okay, that's what I meant. We are going to... we had something from an event, right? Yeah, influential burghers until 57, so 1 more year. So instead we are going to do the usual things on the nobles here. And that's it for the moment. England has something somewhere. Where are you, England? Am I blind? I don't see England anywhere here. Did they take a province somewhere from one of my vessels or something? Weird. Oh, it might be here because of Brazil, or? Yeah, South America. Okay, so it's because of these provinces, colonies here. Actually, he's expanding crazy. How many? What? And what? 7? How can you afford that? From my money, probably, that I give you. Why doesn't he have to pay from these things? Yeah, he didn't make any progress yet because he doesn't have any growth. Wow. I don't need to understand this and why it works. Maybe it has to do with the Siberian frontier mechanic, which is producing these results. Oh, income went up significantly now. Probably the corruption is also decaying, which is also a thing. So we are now at 52%. Yeah, it definitely went down significantly. And that's helpful. We do need to wait until we can do the admin technology before we can consider doing the next taxation reforms here. Although that hurts, of course. But we want to finish up that idea group for military. And actually, we maybe want to switch to admin afterwards, with the focus of our national focus. Yeah, we could already. May 58. Okay, so next year we theoretically are in a spot to take this. Actually, we can do... We want someone with a high... We are 33. 29. 32. China 37. 34. 33. 34. Yeah, China has the biggest lead currently, so let's try to make a spy network here. That's going to be super slow. Oh, they are attacking Bengal again. Wait a second, maybe we don't need to use China there. Ooh, China is so far ahead. Haha, China is really advanced. That's problematic. Oh, we got a new merchant. So, we got the coastal ones here solved. This one isn't connected to anything here. So actually, let's put something here into the Sunda Strait. You know, we don't get much from it yet, but that's something we're going to expand into. Yeah, recently conquered has expired. Ooh, our legitimacy is relatively low. We have to be a bit more careful about that. Now, 547 for the repayment. Why is Osmogon so Incredibly low in opinion. Commerce has expired. That's something we always want to renew here in this playthrough, which is so trade heavy. Ah, here we are. We have dominant center of trade now. Perfect. So we can only have one, so this one is of course 8 in itself. And awesome. Do we have another one? Yes, we have one here as well. And do we have one up here as well? No, we don't. So we can work on Muscat here to get a dominant center of trade as well. And you didn't get one as well either yet. But that's also something we can change. So because the commerce here is... it can expand. So let's dump a bit of money into it. How are you in regards to commerce? 100% again. Ay. Yeah, because you are growing in skill now. From the institution. We are at almost 300 maximum skill for commerce. Ooh. Yeah, now we do have the dominant center of trade, which can jump. So it can connect to every sector in the same node, all sectors in the neighboring nodes. If the sector is coastal and it's either the capital or the capital is on the same subcontinent as the center of trade, the capital sector can reach any coastal sector owned by the same country, as long as at least one province is owned in the nodes between. Jump twice. So basically, we can now reach everything we own, as long as we have a connection via owned provinces. And I think the only node we don't own currently is the Konkan node. So that's... we should have taken this island here actually, which I forgot about. But because we have this one here, and we have in the Malacca Strait, we do have the Nakavaram island here. And from there, we... oh, wait a second. Moluccas? No, it's directly connected. Okay, so the next expedition has to be here. Which is... regions. Southern India expedition target. Yeah, we should have done that. I wasn't sure if there was an island because we didn't see it earlier. But that's our next target. And then we have the connection to the Moluccas directly. Okay, we're almost there. May next year. Also, state reach probably going up now. 34%. Yeah, we're getting 0.75% each year. So, influential burger has expired. Let's give that to the chiefs here. That cost us, really. Okay. Now that's going to delay our tech there. Yeah, it might not be done in next year even because of the taxation, right? I know we reduced that actually. We could actually investigate this. So configure taxes here. Land taxes, barely any money. Tollage is a little bit, but basically nothing. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, I have to stop soon. Yeah, the taxation, we are not making money from taxes at all. We are just way too much a trade empire here. Come on, be faster. Yeah. Substance is not unlocked yet. Rent use. Yeah, aristocrat dues is a lot of money. Charter fees is not shown. But it's basically everything with trade and burghers and aristocrats. Actually, that they give us 130 money from only 3 dip tells me somehow that we maybe want to work on the nobility obligations again. Southern India. Yeah, we want to get rid of all of these eventually. Because we need it anyway to move towards gentry. Which is going to be a very big goal for us as well. Oh, we still have to repay this loan. I forgot to go. Spanish capital. Yeah, let them do this. What's getting constructed here? Amenities, that's okay. And here, irrigations. Yeah, thankfully they are making something else than amenities here. And ooh, there's something getting constructed here as well in Sana, which is probably amenities. No, it's irrigation. Nice. And here, irrigation as well. That's good if they increase irrigation. That's going to increase profits tremendously there, because we don't have the money to do this as of now. But we might soon enough. Oh, death of a merchant, prestige 5, 25 money. Let's take the prestige. Ooh, Osmogan is also loyal now. And we can take the tech actually in December. Nice. And then we can see where we are. Do we maybe want to do this military tech there first? Probably not. Because it gets cheaper when we do ideas. Okay, here we go. So another idea group. We take... Ooh, that's a question I didn't think about yet. So we once discussed logistics because of all the attrition we have been taking in the past, and it also reduces ship costs. Gives also pathing reduction and harborage reduction, which is nice. Garrison costs is also nice. Manpower is nice. CE reduction is very useful for us. Fort maintenance we don't care. The other thing would be quantity, because it gives us metalworking and mining. Reduces manpower reduction, recruitment costs. Garrison costs. Attrition as well. Levies. Manpower pool. Manpower. Standing armies. Movement. Recovery. Stability increase time. Volunteer reduction cost. And enlistment. Okay. Quality. Discipline. Combat ability. Morale. Less damage taken. Recovery speed ability. Artillery. So that's very strong. Burger investment into levies plus 15%. Interesting. Citizen levy manpower. Morale of armies. Citizen levy mana cost minus 15%. Mercenary reduction. Combat ability. Ooh, that's an interesting idea group for something if you, for example, play Florence or something. Or Venice. Yeah, I'm leaning towards logistics here. Yeah, let's do logistics. Because the main cost we are going to save by this is actually the cost on the infrastructure here, harborage and pathing. The garrisons as well. The manpower training cost is always good. The CE reduction is just useful for getting our reforms better. And everything else is pretty unimportant there. But still, I would like to take this. So let's see how much we can do here. Yeah, we can do everything actually. And then we can do the technology behind this. And we get a small reduction from the ideas that we already have, which are military ideas. Nice. And now we would be eligible soon enough here to do... it was obvious that it wouldn't work. And now we would be able to do the hybrid military at least, which reduces aristocrat gravity as well. Actually, we also need to do this one here, the aristocratic administration, just to push more wealth into the youth, therefore getting more money from them, which is probably more important right now than anything else. So basically we want to do these two next. And from there onward, work towards formal administration, which we need for enlistment. So actually, can we just do this one here? Yes, we can. It costs 100 dip only. Yeah, 15 loyalty, 5 years, 6 years of unrest. That's fine with me. And then we can consider... Let's do one marriage here. And then we can consider afterwards to maybe do the high obligations thing here to reduce the due costs even further, therefore getting even more money out of them. We also need to get rid of the corruption things here. And is there anything which gives gravity? I think this one, 1%, yeah. This one only gives autonomy. So probably we focus a lot on the nobility now again to get the hybrid military done and get rid of the last privileges which matter to us, while we keep everything else the same. And we need to do the formalized administration thing here. This one, for which we need autonomy, so that plays roughly into each other's hand. We still need to reach 50 state reach, or we need to reach 50 autonomy, so whatever is faster. We are now 35, which is also important, because now we can actually jump to devolved unitary. I didn't think that we would can do both here, but we can do. So let's do this. That should bump up the integration by a lot. Yep, 5%. Because it's much cheaper now. We can't do the regional garrisons yet, but that's something also very soon. Permitted. Interesting. So that's nice. Yeah, now we have to really keep an eye on our legitimacy here. Yeah, now the power of the clergy has finally disappeared. So they are below 1% probably. Yeah, 0.66. We don't really have a noble, a clergy left. Share of land is 1%. Something is wrong with the percentages here. That's weird. Birth of Counter-Reformation. Oh yeah, let's see in Europe actually. Okay, so these provinces here are still struggling. Actually, England flipped back to Catholic. Scandinavia never switched. Huh. Feels like a resurgence of Catholicism here. Afar pretender rebels. What? Can they defeat them on their own? Looks like it. Perfect. We still need one more transport ship there. Then Kali gets a new marriage, of course. And we can actually repay our loan here before we forget that again. Yeah, the tax income is significantly better now. And also let's check here. 8 income. 98% throughput. Still growing there. Some money is still left here. Harbораges and irrigations. Nice. That would be so nice if the burghers on their own build a harborage here. Where are we currently? So we need 29 units of harborage and they are just building 2. Slow process, but very important process. We're also almost at 200,000 residents now, which is a lot. They have continued expansion here. Worries me a lot. Tidora has made claims. Now with integration of Mombasa, we get a lot of new stuff here. Especially some new trading posts as well. And then we at some point need to consider how we conquer into the Maravi continent, or rather area here. Which is something we want to do as well. Actually, can we vassalize them? The Baru here, which we already have allied. Because if we can, that would be nice. Then we can just feed stuff to them, make them make claims. Even though that would be a very massive vessel to integrate, which I really probably... they're a little bit big. Yeah, anti-corruption campaign has stopped. And our corruption now is at 40% here. That's okay, I would say. 38% state reach here in the center. I'm not going to complain here. Yeah, I do think that the next one we want to do is the whatever, the court here. And autonomous holdings. And this one, high obligations. Probably before we do hybrid military even. Just to start weakening the nobility further. Because let's see here. So resource share. Really? The lower class owns that much of the resources? Urban properties are mostly burger. Wealth share. 50% is aristocrats. Interesting. I didn't expect that the lower classes have that much ownership. However, that still might be because the tribes have that much, right? Let's see, for example, here. Yeah, the clans have still 60% here. Maybe that's... Yeah, peasants have 60% here. I'm not sure if that changes actually from what do I want to say? When the tribes lose power, because they constantly lose power from the bureaucracy ideas, so 0.2 per year, which is getting added in the nobles. But I don't think that the properties change from this. We can invest a little bit into commerce here. And also into industrial again. There we go. Now, our shipbuilding industry now is 163 skill, and the maximum is... blind. 171. Well, it's almost there. But the ship industry is almost the biggest one by now. So before we make a stop here in this episode, let's check out one last thing, which is a census here. So, our realm industry. We are producing food, 500 actually. That's really good. That's going to cover a lot of Arabia's food demand here when our cities continue to grow. Salt is also in overproduction. That's really good as well. Fiber is fine for the moment. Fuel is overproduced. Probably most of it is coming from Madagascar by now. Or Somali here, because it's also some forests here. Raw materials, as expected, is still a problem. We should invest into our mines again as soon as we have a little bit more cash. Exotic goods are overproduced, actually. So we are no longer... yeah, because we took over that many of these spice islands here. Yeah, no surprise. Timber is overproduced by now as well. That's also really good, because that can be imported to Arabia here and make ships. Luxury is underproduced. Not surprising here. Ooh. Consumer goods are a heavy deficit of 160 or 150. Military is a deficit as well. Naval is now... Ooh. We have reached equilibrium on naval. That's good. Industrial is... That's almost 100 negative on industrial. Oof. Oof. Knowledge is overproduced a bit. That's good. And we produce 1,200 commerce in total. Our population statistics, wealth here. Residents have 22 per capita wealth. And... Aye. That's surprising. The aristocrats have risen in wealth significantly, that they are now at 1,240 per capita. The burghers were richer before. Clergy is still at 880, even though we pretty much broke them. Yeah. And population statistics, we have 13 million in our realm. So everything from Arabia to Madagascar to Philippines here. And we have still 1 million nomads left. They are roughly not changing in size, because the outward movement is roughly the same as the natural change. A lot of the peasants are migrating inwards towards the residents. So residents are shrinking naturally. That's something we might want to change, actually. So we should investigate where that happens. And they get a lot of migration there. The burghers are growing, of course. So let's actually see. Oh, wait a second. We have what down here? Amenities, exactly. It's probably all of these cities that we made. Yeah, they are not growing anymore. That explains it. We should fix the stuff here in Arabia though. So we have 15,000 here, but they are shrinking because the amenities are not big enough. So we probably want to build more cities here, more amenities here in Arabia. The East African cities we probably can keep like they are. And only Aden here has some massive over cap amenities basically. What's happening here again? Oh, they are attacking someone. Yeah, metal is something we still want to do. So let's check deposits again. Metal deposits. We have these ones. We have this one. We could integrate Osmogan and then we get these two. There's only one here. Maybe there's one below here. Actually, we could... Don't have a merchant. We can do this though. So, can we map trade with them? Yeah. We want South Africa. No, there's nothing here as well. Ooh, they got Swazi. That's also a very big province. Yeah, 2,270 forestries on wooded flats and a gold mine. Yeah, I remember this one. It's quite nice. Gold, coal, ivory. Overload on stuff. So we got this one getting... Oh, we have this one already. Yeah, the metal mine is exploited. Okay, this is almost maximum already. Yeah, so there's some stuff here in the Maja Pahit. Ooh, and everything up here. There's a lot of metal here. But it's all sea salt intermixed in the end. So maybe we want to go into southern Thailand and the Malay Peninsula here. The only problem is that it's all coastal, so it's all intermixed with sea salt, which is annoying. What would be nice is getting these ones here. And maybe we want to... Maybe we want to go there, actually. So just conquering into these territories here. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 potential metal mines we can get easily. And then this one maybe as well. It's this turn. 192. Yeah, maybe we want to do this because that would solve our problems. I didn't know that there are so many metal mines here. Yeah, that's... I would say that's our best bet to solve raw materials long term. Which would mean that we need to attack this fort here. So as the first step, wouldn't hurt to... I know that they are already caused of Osmogan here partially. Basically, we put all of this as something we are interested in. We could vassalize Tistan actually. We could vassalize Tistan. They have cause here. The only good port that we would get there is either here in Sato, or here in Hormuz. What's this one? Oh, it's terrible. There's something up here. This one is also a decent port. So we could... we don't have metal here. So for communication efficiencies, we would need to channel everything through Hormuz itself, which isn't developed as of now, but it could be developed. So for example, we could do something like this, just to make sure that it keeps growing and then we take it over at some point. Yeah, maybe that's something we want to do. Take these metal mines here. They're all pretty poor provinces, so they are cheap. They're partially opened already. Integrating them into our economy would be easy. And then integrating Osmogan next would be also only 900. Let it slide. Yeah, maybe we want to do this. Conquer southern Iran here, basically. Get that into our industry. Feed our raw materials. Because we are going to need it for all the industrial goods that we have to make. And the deficit will only get worse, and there's no way we can get it from somewhere. So Mamluks would only trade it from somewhere else. India probably produces not enough long term. We can also think about something here in Indonesia. That's also an option. Korea might be an exporter long term. So, but they picked us as a rival. They don't anymore. But that's something they could look into. So probably still a lot of nomads here currently. No, it's okay. But they didn't open it up. Come on, do it. Scandinavia has so much metal. 192 mines here. Yeah, they can export so much. Yeah, Malay is good but the fighting the Majapahit is nothing we want to do right now. We need a proper fleet for this. And then we have to basically conquer Peninsula to Port Peninsula, and that's a lot of admin power, which we don't really have currently. So taking these pretty cheap provinces with 5 or 6 development here in Iran is probably better. Because it's really cheap and we might even feed it to Osmogan and then integrate it. And then we don't have the unrest problems. So maybe we just want to declare war here. Relatively soonish. And go for it. Oh no, wait a second, the course disappeared? No, the course disappeared. Well, then we have to make claims, actually. But still, that's something we can do. Actually, could we... Yeah, we should vassalize Sistan, actually. So... And then go for all the metal mines we can. Basically make a cut here. Why is that greener than the other one? 183, 2, 176. That's probably related to the admin technologies, nothing else. So definitely conquering these ones here, because they are all connected. And then Sistan... I don't know if we want to get too deep here. What's the trade nodes here? That's Herat. That's Iran. Hindu Kush. And up here is already Samarkand. CE will be a problem here. But, well, something for the next sessions. I'm going to stop it here for today. So leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And yeah, see you next time.